stance. I look so unstable to me.
So that's what I was going to go over with you. So here's what your clubs are not too short, but what you've got to do is you've got to get to the point where you're doing this procedure where you push your hips back, touch the top of your knees, and let your arms hang under your shoulders, because you're reaching just a little bit out. What you'll find with most guys on the tour is their arms are going to hang directly under your shoulders. You're probably 1 inch.
That's what you said last week, 1 inch.
Yeah. But you're hitting it so well, I don't have any problem. Your head goes down, but the shaft is right on plane. Look how it goes up the plane line. And the one exercise that I want you to really take in is, and this is something you're going to have to work on, I feel like at address you've got excessive knee bend and you're sitting back. So your brain's seeking balance, and that's why if you watch your head, it's going to go this direction as you initiate the movement of the club. Watch how your head, see how it goes. So I think you're out of balance just a touch. I think you got a little too much weight pitched on.
I totally agree. When I finish, a lot of times I'll like.
Yeah, so one of the things I want you to start doing at address is rock back and forth until you feel like if you put a dowel rod, let me see that alignment stick right there. If you put it underneath your feet, right, and you stand on it, you should be able to have a sense that your weight is right under the arches of your feet. And that's really important because I feel like right now it looks like you're back a little bit. This machine tells me where your weight is, the body track. But yeah, so that's the only real issue for me, is that right there. Now you're going to come up and, I mean, you time it out really well. But yeah, right. I mean, I would, in my mind, I would.
It always looks like when I watch these videos like I'm jumping at the ball, and I wonder if that's why.
Well, yeah. I mean, your brain seeks a little bit of balance during the course of your swing, but I don't. This is more of a thing to practice at home.
More like out of hand position.
Yes. And your balance. I mean, when you hit this shot here. You finished up, look, you finished up on balance there. I mean, that was nice. The one thing you got to do when you set up is you just got to get this feeling that your arms are just drop down underneath you a little more, that's all. And I don't want you to really feel like you're crowding it, but the one thing you can do at home is, like I said, stand on a dowel rod, get your weight on your heels and on your toes, and try to get a sense, you know, am I underneath, is my weight underneath the arches of my feet in the middle portion of my foot? Because I suspect you're not there. That's the only criticism. I mean, look how good that is on the backswing. Coming down. The one thing we're going to keep working on is what I call hip twister. I want you to work the hips without moving your hands. Put your hands up to about hip high. Now I want you to practice. I've got a video here and a drill with someone doing this drill. You're working on, now I'm not doing it, but I want to move my hips without moving my shoulders. Right, but I want it to shift. So look, it's not a spin. See how I'm shifting there?
Yeah.
So I have 3D stuff that I'm going to use on you. Put on the pelvis and on the trunk. And I want you to cross your arms. I'm going to take a video of this.